seen is the thunderstorms, at least the heaviest ones, have been off to the north of the Springs over the last hour or two. So we continue to track those thunderstorms as they make their way again through the region. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and toss it over to the news desk. We have Rob Namnum and Rhino Novini is waiting for us, and they're going to give us some more information about the storms that we've seen this afternoon. Rob and Rhino, it's been a fairly rough start to the afternoon. It will continue to be a fairly rough end of the afternoon as well. And it looks like the rest of the evening will also feature more of these strong showers and thunderstorms. For now, let's go over to the news desk and see what Rob and Rhino have for us.
All right, that's Jay Polk, who's continuing to track this tornado warning for El Paso County. And Jay, is it 4:15 it expires, or is it 11 o'clock tonight?
That's right, 4:15 for the tornado warning, and then 11 o'clock for the tornado watch.
And we also have a tornado warning. We understand that's in effect right now. That's for parts of El Paso County, correct?
El Paso and Teller counties as well. So as we take a look again at the live AT Doppler radar, let's go ahead and get that one area that we were talking about. Look at all filled up now that live AT Doppler graphic is. This is, as we go over to, we call Max 1. There's Max 1 right there. We showed you the watches and warnings. You saw those warnings that popped up. The yellow, by the way, are severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll go over those in a little bit. You can see again this area right here, this off to the northwest of Miami. This is the area that has a tornado warning for it. And you can see right here, the heaviest part of the storm is just now north of the El Paso Douglas County line, and it's getting ready to push towards Monument. We were showing you that Monument neighborhood weather network camera. As we take a look at what's happening right now at Tri-Lakes Fire camera, it's gotten even darker over the last few minutes. This storm is heading towards Monument very quickly as we go through the next hour. Weather Service Office in Pueblo now continuing the tornado warning. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Monument now, 19 miles north of Colorado Springs, now moving to the southeast at 40 miles per hour. Again, this is a radar indicated tornado, according to the National Weather Service office in Pueblo. But another big threat for this is hail to 1.5 inches. So that's another big threat for us, Rob and Rhino, as we go into the rest of the evening as it continues across Interstate 25. So your travel plans take you on I-25 too. Don't go on the interstate north of Briargate. That would be a bad idea right now, because as this storm continues to push off to the south, we're going to continue to see it make its way across Interstate 25 towards Black Forest, which of course will present another problem. As now we're talking about the possibility for flash flooding in Black Forest. We don't have a flash flood watch or warning yet, but that's another possibility as we go through the next little bit. We're going to go ahead and put a time of arrival box on it, and I'll go ahead and stand in front of the chroma key wall again. The strongest part of the storm moving to the southeast at 40 miles per hour. You'll see it stretch out. And again, this is a fairly narrow band. Sometimes what happens when we put these cones on there, they get wider, of course, as you go out in time. But so that could happen. You could see this thunderstorm push off to the due south, or perhaps off to the east. In fact, we've seen that with some of the thunderstorms already in portions of El Paso County. But again, 410 for Monument, according to the National Weather Service, it's right over top of you right now. But the strongest part of the storm is just off to your west. According to the Weather Service, the tornadic part of the storm is pretty much right over Monument as we speak. But still, watch out for the large hail, especially in this hail core right here. This core of the storm is the one that has the 1.5 inch size hail. Black Forest, 431 for you, where, of course, as we talked about, flash flooding will become a concern, not just the possibility for strong to severe thunderstorms or also large hail. And watch out in Falcon by 448, according to this, there's another possibility for this thunderstorm to make its way into your area. Again, it depends on whether these hold together. There's no guarantee, Rob and Rhino, that these will hold together for the next 45 minutes or hour or so as they continue to push their way to the southeast, because these tend to pulse. In other words, they tend to strengthen, they tend to weaken, and then other storms tend to take their place. That sometimes happens with these type of situations, when you have these individual cells called supercell thunderstorms that we've been tracking as we've gone through the last little bit. So Rob and Rhino, we continue to track this thunderstorm as it makes its way around the area, and I know that the people are sending in pictures to us. Do it safely, by the way. Make sure you don't find yourself in the path of this thunderstorm, and if you are, try to find shelter, because you want to find shelter right now, especially from this thunderstorm. Even if it doesn't have a tornado attached to it, it will certainly have some very large hail. Robin Rana, back over to you.
All right.